Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0. Today we're going to be continuing on with Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So last time when we left off, we kind of lost the jobs for all the characters. So I think that's actually kind of one of the more difficult aspects of doing a modern day style RPG. And the reason why I say that is just because with like a modern day RPG, it's especially if you're not like doing like kids or something like that, because like with kids, like if you do it something like in the summertime, they can be like out of school, they don't have like any real responsibilities. But as an adult, you have like a job, you have stuff that you have to do, and you have things that you have to pay for. So because of that, it makes it kind of difficult to really kind of make it realistic, where you have a character that either isn't employed or isn't actively doing something for work, and they're just running around and doing an adventure. Because with the modern day stuff, I mean, like you need food and stuff, and you can't really just go out and farm wherever you want. It's just one of those difficult situations where it's like, how do I really make it to where the player actually kind of has an understanding that the character is doing what he can. And then like if they have a job that they need to do in the middle of that as well, it's like, okay, well, are they only doing their job and then immediately going and doing other stuff, or what? So I like how things like Persona, where they kind of do it where, as like a student, you can do like side jobs, things like that, but you typically like already have like a place to stay. You already have something that you've got situated for yourself, where it's not really like, oh, I have to go and do this job in order to sustain myself and make money. You typically like already have like a place to stay. You have food and other stuff like that, so that all that's taken care of. So you don't really have to worry about that. But as an adult, like, you don't have all that stuff.
ちょっとあんたが春日さんか？浜の駆け込み寺の春日一番さん。ああ、よかった。あんたを頼れば仕事にありつけるって聞いてきたんだ。いや、それが俺は見ての通りヤクザ上がりでよ。嫁とガキが2人、上は来年小学校だ。俺のせいで散々苦労させちまったけど、せめてガキにはまっとうな暮らしをさせてやりたくてよ。あんたを頼れば俺みたいなのでもまっとうな職に就けるって聞いてきたんだ。頼む、仕事回しちゃくんねえか。すまねえ。は？実はよ、俺がここをクビになっちまって仕事紹介できなくなっちまったんだ。え？頼ってきてくれたやつにそれを知らせたくてここで待ってたんだ。本当にすまねえ。嘘だろ。俺はどこ行っても門前払いされて、もう首くくろうかって時にあんたの噂聞いてきたんだぞ。藁にもすがる気持ちでよ。なのにその本人がクビだ。あんたも職がねえってことか。そんなバカな話あるかよ。変な期待持たせやがって。人を追うところでもいい加減にしろよ。おい、すまねえ。本当にすまねえ。畜生が。ちょっと春日さん、お疲れ様です。すみません、お騒がせしちまって。いや、申し訳ないんですけど、俺がもうここに勤めてないって張り紙とか出してもらえないですかね。多分
俺のいない間に春日に用があるってやつが来ると思うんです。
それってヤクザが来るってこと？
元ヤクザです。お願いできますか？多分皆さんにご迷惑かけちまうと思うんで。
わかった。こっちもそんな連中にホイホイ来られちゃ迷惑だからね。
よろしくお願いします。
それに君もこんなところにいたって決まったことは変わらないからね。何？喧嘩してたわけ？式試合でやめてくれるかな、そういうの。
すんません。もう行きますって。佐々木どこ行くか。事情を説明しねえとな。
Previous game actually did it really, really well. Just where Ichiban had come like right out of jail, so he didn't really have anything. Like he didn't have any money to his name. He didn't have anything really going for him, and so he ended up just kind of being homeless. And I think that actually works out pretty well because when you're homeless, obviously you don't really have like responsibilities, and you don't have anything really to worry about all that much. And like making money is just, you know, make what you can. It's not you know, guaranteed for anything. So because of that, I think they did it really well with like the previous game. But with this one, now it's a little bit more difficult just because Ichiban had a job, and so did Nanba and I don't remember his name. Adachi? But they all had jobs now. In order for them to be able to kind of go out and do like the adventuring and kind of have stuff that they could do, they had to lose that. They had to lose that job. Gotta rank up there. But I can sell some of my plates. I don't know why he would buy a cigarette butt, but I mean, it's not like you're gonna sell that back to anybody. Check out what we got in here.
Domo, Kasuga-san. 急に押しかけてすまねえ。実は足立さんから聞いてます。俺も今月いっぱいまでだって。すまねえ。俺が不甲斐ないばっかりに。いいんです。なんか逆に諦めがついたっていうか、人生全部やり直す覚悟で心を入れ替えて真面目にやり直してるつもりだったのに、これでしょ。神様ってやつはとことん俺のことが嫌いなんだなって。佐々木、大丈夫っすよ、別に。俺より春日さんの方が よっぽどひでえ面してるじゃねえすか。いい夢見させてもらいました。それじゃあここを引き払う準備しないといけないんで。
これからどうすっかな。
カスがいるか？足立だ。
俺もいるぞ。
足立さんにナンバー？
急に悪いな。今ちょっと時間あるか？
時間だけは腐るほどあるよ。悪い、水しかねえけどいいかい？
そいつはごちそうだ。いただこ
で、どうしたんだい？
ちょっと気になることがあってな。お前、美咲には最近顔出してるか？
なあ、その近所にはな、まだ俺を頼ってくる奴がいるかもしれねえからよ。
で、どうだ？そういう奴に出くわしたか？
最初の何日かは来てたけど、今は全然だ。俺がもう当てにならねえって情報が広まったんじゃねえかな。
そうか。けどそれだけじゃねえかもしれねえんだ。
どういうことだよ？
最近な、清流会がきな臭い動きを見せてる。
清流会が？
星野が死んで頭だった高部が会長になったのは知ってるよな。
まあ組の序列からいや、それが筋だもんな。
その高部が今無所に減ってることは知ってるか？2年くらい前のことだ。
いや、そうだったのか。
ああ、だが問題はその後だ。最近になって東上会や近江から放り出された元ヤクザたちが清流会の門をくぐってるらしい。それも10人20人って規模じゃ収まらねえ数でだ。
それって？
要するに清流会が組の兵隊を増やしているように見える。もちろん星野や高部がいりゃそんなことはしねえだろう。だが
星野会長は亡くなり、高部も服役中。
ああ、トップが不在なのに乗じて清流会内部でよからぬ動きがあんのかもしれねえ。
せっかく仇になろうとしてた奴らを清流会が極道に引き戻してるってことか。
加えてもう一つ悪いニュースがある。どうやら佐々木も清流会に行ったらしいんだ。
佐々木が？
職をなくして相当答えてたからな。仇としてやっていくことを諦めちまった。その可能性は正直否定できねえ。
佐々木が清流会に行ったって情報は確かなのか？
ああ、ホームレス村の馴染みからの情報だ。
今の俺が言えたぎりじゃねえ。言えたぎりじゃねえけどよ。佐々木をまた極道に引きずり込むのを見過ごせねえ。あいつは仇としてやってこうって腹くくったんだ。俺の目の前で。俺はあいつを助けて。
まあそう言うだろうな、お前は。
ふん。
行くんだろ清流会事務所。付き合うぜ。
でもよ、
放っておけねえのは俺たちも一緒だ。それに今の清流会が話の通じる相手かわからねえ。そんなとこにお前を一人で行かせると思うか。
足立さん、ナンバ
問答無用だ。パーティー再結成だな。久々に冒険と行こうぜ、勇者さんよ。
ー。おう、
勇者か。となりゃあれがねえと閉まらねえよな。おい、あれどこやったよ。
あれ
あれだよあれ、勇者のバット。まさか捨てちゃいねえだろ。
あれは確か。
おい、なんだよありゃ。
いや、物干し像がなくてよ。
だからってあれ使うか。緊張感ねえなお前は。
ああ、エモい空気が台無しだ。
とだよ。
たく頼むぜ勇者様、頼りにしてんだからよ。
よし、じゃあ出発するか。
なあ、その前にちょっといいか。
なんだよ。
冒険に繰り出すにはまず装備を整えねえとよ。
なるほどな。確かにお前はそのなりが似合ってる。
何の因果かまたこのメンツで始まるんだな。
こういうのをな、腐れんっつんだ。
正直言うとさ、俺は心のどっかでこの日を待ってたような気がするぜ。
よっしゃ行こうぜ。ナンバー足立さん、世間様を浜の英雄と騒がせた俺たちだ。こうなりゃ誰にも止めらんねえぞ。
おっしゃ
ママ、あの人たち何してるの？
あっち来なさい。
しかし懐かしいな、そのバット。確か川の近くにぶっ刺さってたのを春日が抜いたんだったな。
そうそう、俺と足立さんじゃ抜けなくてさ、こいつ選ばれし勇者だけ抜けるんだとか調子こいてよ。
これは勇者の聖剣だとか言ってたよな。ガキの頃から勇者に憧れてたとはいえ、こいつ頭大丈夫かって思ったもんだ。
俺は今も変わらねえぜ。俺がこの世界を救う。
ああ、そうそう、それだそれ。相変わらず決まってんな、勇者様は。
おいおいおい、楽しそうなおっさん3人組だな。遊ぶ金貸してくれね。
金ならないぜ、俺たちはいつだってな。
こんな年頃のおっさんが3人もいて金がねえわけねえだろうが。嘘ついてんじゃねえぞジジイども。ぶっ殺すぞ。
おっさんが皆金持ってると思ったら大間違いだぞ。おい勇者さん、その聖剣で久々にモンスター退治と行くか？
そうだな、久々に行こうぜ。ナンバー足立さん。
調子に
さっさと始めようぜ。おい、こいつら変身したよな。
はあ？ 何言ってんだお前。
いや、こいつ確か昔も同じようなこと言ってなかったか？勇者になったら敵が変身したとかなんとか。
ああ、そうだった。思い入れは結構だが妄想はほどほどにな。
なんだよ、俺だけかよ。まあいいや、こっちの方が面白いからよ。
出番が来たな。
やんのかい。
So, if I remember correctly, yeah. So Namba is more of like the mage.
見さらせ。
やるぜ。
Then I think Adachi was more of like a
ほら来いよ。
like a tank.
俺の番だ。
やるか。
さて。頑張りますか。
I don't want to waste too much of his HP. Alright, so Numba says, I tell you, when we're together, nothing can stand in our way. But she says, hey, we're about to raid a Yakuza HQ. Don't get cocky just because we took out a few grunts.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm cool. He's right. With Chairman Hoshino dead and Takabe in prison, who knows if anyone in the Suryu clan will be willing to listen to us. Stay sharp, you two. Right. Enemies throughout the city will change their appearance according to Kasuga's wild imagination.
What?
Actually, before we do that, our hero might need, or our hero might be sword in hand and ready to face the world, but I was thinking we could use a little something too. Hey, yeah, now that you mention it, say that love magic place over there's got some neat stuff. Might be nice to stock up. Sure, good plan. We're in the area, so might as well, eh? No complaints here. Buying equipment and boosting your stats is all part of the adventure.
Oh,
Be good to spruce things up before we bust into the Suryu clan. Alright. It's the stores tutorial.
気合い入れていこうぜ。
いらっしゃいませ。
Alright. So I don't have a ton of cash, but do have enough to kind of get everyone a little bit of something. So okay, so this is like a shirt, I guess. This is like a better version of that. But I can also get massage one as well. Attacks and weapon skills may paralyze. I mean, that's pretty good. Free status effect on attacks. I guess I can give Namba the ring just because, see, as a mage, typically you won't have incredibly good HP. He's only got 59 compared to everyone else.
Huh?
Not a soul in sight. These days, it's more rare for Yakuza office to have someone standing guard. Anyway, let's head in. At least they got a doorbell, right? I'm gonna take care of these guys real quick.
ジロジロ見てんじゃねえよ。
上げてくぜ。
やりまさか。
出番が来たな。やるぜ。逃がしゃしねえぜ。
I don't mind if they heal if they just kind of die with it.
俺もまだまだ上撃だぜ。
Alright, so
体は
looks like a basic attack will take care of smaller enemies now. Who is it? Pardon me, my name is Ichiban Kasuga. Used to be a member of the Arakawa family. Captain Takabe helped me out a bunch about 4 years ago. What brings you here? I heard there's a guy named Sasaki who joined up with you recently. I'm kind of like his guardian, you might say. So I was hoping to talk to someone who knows how he's doing. I'm very sorry, but any visitors must first have an appointment. That's our policy. Now please.
Yeah.
Can't you make an exception? Come on, this is urgent. Didn't even give us a chance. We did sort of drop in on them out of nowhere. Still, that seemed a little too short, eh? Did Takabe forget to mention us? I wonder.
Hmm?
Well, Kasuga, even if we wanted to make an appointment, we're out of contacts. What with Takabe and the Slimer? I know, but even then, I won't abandon Sasaki. I'm not used to saying a lot of Japanese names, so a lot of these kind of catch me up every time like I start reading and then I get hit with a Japanese name out of nowhere. Meaning, we're sneaking in. No way there's only the front door. I had a feeling you'd say that. What's our plan then? The place is covered with cameras. And there's no blind spots. Yakuza or not. We're the ones who will get arrested for trespassing. Well, why don't we ask people who know this town best? Who's that?
Oh.
Oh, you mean the homeless camp. That's right. I don't want to ask them for free, though, so we should bring a little something. Sure, how about a bottle of sake? The chief loved it.
Eh?
Bottle of sake? Yeah, okay.
またこうやってみんなで立ち上がる日が来るとはな。
最強のパーティー再びだな。
その最強パーティーの中身は全員無職のおっさんだけどな。
細かいことはいいんだよ。俺にとっちゃ頼もしい仲間さ。それに無職だろうが心は勇者だ。胸張っていこうぜ。
お前のそういう根拠ゼロでも前向きなところマジで尊敬するぜ。
そんなに褒めるなって。
別に褒めてねえよ。
おめえらといるとほんと退屈しねえぜ。じゃあ決まっていこうぜ、勇者よ。
おう。
Telling us about party chats. I don't know. I think I kind of enjoyed it a little bit more when I had the girls in the party as well.
足が軽いぜ。
Just because I think that they had a little bit more of like interesting like classes that I could actually use with them. Whereas like a lot of the guys, like they still had like the fortune teller, the security guard, I believe, the assassin, like they had a whole bunch of stuff that was like pretty interesting. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that was the girls that had that were the only ones that had like a class that could actually just like the assault rifle and just start like blasting away dudes. I think that was like more like the hidden class, I believe.
コツつかめたんじゃねえか?
And I really don't like Ichiban's haircut. I don't know, like the haircut never really did it for me. I mean, I like Cutie's haircut, and I like a lot of the other characters' haircuts, but for some reason, just don't like Kasuga's haircut.
絶好調だ。
何見てんだよ。
やってやろうじゃねえか、おい。
よし、やるぜ。
俺もまだまだ現役よ。俺もまだ若いね。
The other two guys leveled up.
人生これ成長ってな。
And I remember doing the can pickup minigame. Looks like Kansan, the guy who runs the can pickup, isn't here right now. It's basically like you just rode around town on a bike and then you picked up cans, trying to avoid running into obstacles or cars or other people, unless you had like the super speed can.
Yo. Huh? 気合い入れる。おーい。Huh? 誰か。Huh? Huh?
I also remember there being like a guy in this area.
Huh?
It was like some of the guys would like hide in trash bags, and they would be like around this area. I kind of remember that.
そんな目で見てんじゃねえよ。
若い頃を思い出すのをやりますか。俺の番だ。
Nice. Three guys in one shot.
絶好調。
It's a rank up for everybody.
上昇上昇。
いっぱいやりたい気分だぜ。
大人の渋みが出てきたぜ。
And pitiful. So one of the mini games that I don't really like in the Yakuza games is just the Mahjong game, and like some of the other like gambling games. Not really a huge fan of them, just because like with Mahjong, I'm not like super clear on the rules. I don't know like what the hands you're supposed to be going for are. But I did like when when I think it was Yakuza 2 Kiwami gave you specific cards that you could use. Like they were like basically like little cheat cards that would basically automatically win you a game. So I did kind of like that. I guess just sake.
ありがとう。
どこにでも行けそうだ。
いらっしゃいませ。
They did say like a oh, it's right here at the top.
ありがとう。
Because that'll be good for Namba, just because obviously as a mage he's going to be using a lot of MP.
Nah, うないアナだよな。
Hey,
すげえ、本物の女子アナだ。生で見るとマジで美人だな。
どうもありがとうございます。では
ちょっと待ってよ。ねえ、写真とか撮っていい？記念にさ。そんなことより彼氏とかいるな？ねえ、俺たち立候補してもいいかな？俺とこいつどっちが好き？ねえ。
急いでますので、それでは。
おいおい、芸能人気取りかよ、釣れねえな。あんまり俺ら怒らせない方がいいよ、うないさん。
あの人アナウンサーなのか。絡まれてるみたいだし助けてやろう。おいお前ら嫌がってるじゃねえか。
あ？なんだお前。嫌がってるなんてなんでわかんだよ。俺らには喜んでるようにしか見えねえけどなあ。
その子が喜んでるように見えんならそれがてめえらが嫌がられる原因だな。
んだとおっさん。俺らは女子アナとお近づきになりたいんだよ。邪魔するならぶち殺してやる。てめえの家を見るのが
準備はできてるぜ。
出番が来たな。
来いよ。来いや。
Don't really need the item.
必殺。
やるぜ。
Beat him down with a sausage stick.
俺もまだまだ逃げるよ。
なんなんだよこのおっさん。
まだやるか。
やりません。すいませんでした。
しょうもねえ連中だ。大丈夫かい？
はい、ありがとうございます。本当に助かりました。
あんたアナウンサーなのか？
はい、私 TBS アナウンサーのうないりさと申します。
俺は春日だ。春日一番よろしくね。しかし有名人ってのは大変なんだな。あんな連中に絡まれたりするのか。
いやー、有名だなんてそんな。でもまあ、たまにああいう方に絡まれることはあるかもしれません。
この辺はどん底の町とか言われてるくらいだからな。用心しなよ。この後も仕事か？
あ、はい。今からラジオの放送なんですよ。
ラジオ？
はい。TBS ラジオで放送している アフターシックスジャンクションっていう番組なんですけど、知りません？
ああ、俺そういうの疎くてよ。あ、でも家にラジカセはあった気がするからラジオなら聞けるかもな。
ぜひぜひ。もしよかったらスマホとかでもアプリで聞けたりしますんで聞いてみてください。
どんな内容なんだ？
ゲームとか映画、音楽、漫画までいろんなエンタメを取り上げて熱く語る番組なんですよ。私も曜日パートナーとして出演してるんです。私が出るときはゲームの話が多いですね。私ゲームが大好きなもので。
へえ、ゲーム好きなのか。俺も昔すげえ遊んでたんだぜ。ずっと勇者になるのが夢だったんだ。
勇者に。そうですか。いいですね。ちょっとやばい人なのかしら。
けど最近はゲームも全然やれてねえからな。そのラジオで勉強してみるのもいいかもしれねえな。
ぜひ。今日助けられたこととかもラジオで話しちゃおっかな。
ラジオで流してもらうほど大したことはしてねえよ。じゃあな、うないさん、気をつけていけよ。あとラジオ頑張ってな。
はい、ありがとうございました、春日さ
ん。ラジオか、久々に聞いてみてもいいかもな。家のラジカセで聞いてみるか。あとスマホのアプリでも聞けるとか言ってたな。せっかくの縁だしちょっと入れてみるかな。
Sometimes I'm not really sure when they're gonna have a silent, like standing around talk, or if they're gonna have an actual conversation.
足が軽いぜ。
I don't know. That's one of the things that I'm not like super big on with the Yakuza series. Is just the fact that they use so many like different like types of like storytelling. So like this here, where this is a like a non-speaking area, but then they'll have other times where it'll be speaking areas or different cut-ins, things like that. I think it's a little just too jarring sometimes. If I don't have to read it out loud, that's one thing, but because I'm actually like reading it out, it can make it a little bit difficult to really determine whether or not I should be reading it at that point. But Kasuga says, man, I guess things must have been pretty good for something like this to get approved. Yeah, there were big plans for it, but then the pandemic hit right as it was picking up steam.
Yeah.
The construction companies went under, and all that was left to show was a couple of steel frames. And that's when the boys swooped in and took over, tough bastards that they are. In Bleach Japan, so if Bleach Japan had taken over the town, they'd have never let this slide. To the homeless folks here, I'll bet this is their own triumphal arc? Yeah. Huh? A monument to their victory. Looks more like a castle if you ask me. Actually, word on the street is that they call this place the Castle Keep. By the look of it, I'd say that fits. Castle without a lord, huh?
Oh,
Can I help you, fellas? Hey there, Chief. Been a while. Something tells me you're not just here to see me.
Hi.
Yeah, well, actually, we wanted to ask you about something. Handed over the bottle of sake. So you're planning on weaseling your way into the Seiryu clan, huh? And just for this one Sasaki guy. Look, numbers don't matter here. Whether it's 1 or 100 people, I just can't leave the guy be. Nice to see you haven't changed. In fact, I'm relieved. It's gotten a lot colder as of late. Huh? Oh, yeah, it has. And now that you're out of the job, I bet getting that suit cleaned, suit cleans, not exactly a drop in the bucket, is it? I guess not.
Ooh.
Well, I know you'll get through this. Follow me. Remember correctly, there should be like a health recharge station here.
You.
They're nice and filled up with some sodas. Worn out microwave. So, you wanted to sneak into the Serio HQ to check on Sasaki, right? The path's a one-way ticket. You ready to go? Extended sequence. You'll be unable to return to the city or save your game for some time. There's some preparations. What I can do is do a little running around, gather up some money, and buy some additional upgrades. Just because I don't know how rough it's gonna be.
俺の番だ。やるか。かかってきな。やるか。なめんなよ。ガツンといくぜ。出番が来たな。
So, leveling up isn't really the goal here, it's just to get some extra cash. Nama took him all out by himself. So, there's something around here. Kind of looking for more money rather than items. But I don't remember where all of the different shops are. There we go. Looking for the map. Alright, so that's the Love and Magic shop. Hustle Boutique. If I remember correctly, this was a weapon stand. Or you go and buy weapons. But I can't cross the bridge. So because there was also another one that was like underneath this bridge here that was like a really good weapon shop. But I can also check out the Hustle Boutique. So I guess first comes first, we'll head to Yoon's Foods. For some reason I didn't really like remember where a lot of the stuff was until I actually saw the map, and then it kind of came back to me a little bit. Plate. Alright, fragments. Looks like this game is going to rely a little bit more on grabbing.
よしやるぜ受けてみな
頑張りますか出番が来たな絶好じゃ
絶好調だ
Down here. Yeah, it's at that corner there.
何見てんだよふかしてんじゃねえぞ
準備はできてるぜ
俺の番だ
出番が来たな見さらせ
君は俺だ
いたかよ
俺もまだまだ強力だぜコツつかめたんじゃねえ
Another
か
rank up. Grand liner.
俺もまだ若いね
人生これ成長ってな
いらっしゃい
Safety brooch.
ありがとう
Not really worth basically all my cash just to get that. But we can go ahead, cross the bridge, and see, I can't cross it that way, so I'm gonna have to cross it by going down, up, and around there. So just check real quick and see if there's anything left back here.
ガンガンいけるぜ
おいお前
背に乗って
準備はできてるぜ
出番が来たな
よしやるぜ
かかってこいよ
次は俺だ俺もまだまだ現役よ
So, actually, I can check 5 different places over here. So let's cigarette butt, 100 yen,
お
500 yen, 10 yen,
お
and an earthworm. Alright, well, not great, but I can't travel across. Yeah, I can't travel across. It's all the way up there at the end. I can't travel across. So, boutique should be up here to the right.
らっしゃいませ。
So, knitted cap. Or I can increase agility. Oh, this is 900, and I can give everyone one of these. So, 5 agility. Guess that is worth it. I think Adachi kind of needs it just because it seems to be kind of slow compared to Nanba and Ichiban.
体調万全だぜ。
Wait, so the plate stuff like isn't just like instant cash, but it is stuff that I can take and sell. So I can go ahead and do that real quick. And with the ability to pick up all these different colors of fragments and these different herbs, it kind of feels like we're going to be getting into a bit of a crafting system. Which, I mean, like, crafting systems are fine, I guess. But they can get a little bit tedious. Especially if it's like, well, I want you to make specific things, or there's a lot of stuff that the game wants you to really craft. It's just because, like, it kind of like clutters up the inventory. There's a lot of extra stuff that you can find, and not all this stuff is always going to be super helpful. Again, like, it works in some games. Like, when you're doing things like a lot of exploring or anything like that, it's one thing. But when it's just kind of like, oh yeah, you know, I don't want to waste I mean, like, if you're playing a game where it's like running around kind of important. I mean, like, I can understand. Okay, well, you're gonna be running around anyway, so you might collect the stuff as you're kind of like out and moving around. But when it's like, well, you know, you have to do certain things to get the specific items that you need to craft, it kind of makes it a little bit more tedious, just because it's like, well, now gotta actually like run around and do a whole bunch of extra stuff just to do the stuff that I was gonna be needing anyway. So I feel like I should keep all this other stuff just in case. Deals 150 gun damage to an enemy and leaves them more susceptible to stun. Well, the baseball bat only paralyzes, it doesn't stun. Alright, so should be good. With that, and we should be all set to go ahead and head into the Syrian planet. Headquarters. Checking up here real quick to see if there's any. Nope, nothing laying around. Alright, well, let's run back, drink some sodas, get all of our HP and MP back, and then the game's kind of chugging here for a second. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose, and I look forward to seeing everyone in the next episode, where we're probably going to head directly into the Siryu clan and kind of see what's going on with Sasaki now that all of our guys have lost their jobs, and now they're free to do the adventuring stuff that they have done before. See you guys next time.